Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to take a brief moment to do this update tarot reading for the I-dle members. It had been requested in my channel like a while ago, and there are people that are waiting for this, so I wanted to take this moment between readings because this week it's Idea Romantic Partner series, but I wanted to take this moment to do this brief reading for the I-dle members. And of course that next week I'm going to read for actually the member that left the group. So just be patient with me. I'm working with other readings as well. But I wanted to do this to read for the I-dle members. I hope I'm pronouncing the name of the group correctly. And I also I was struggling a lot, like trying to find like a recent picture of them with the 5 members, and I don't know if the one that I got for my thumbnail it's accurate or it's correct, so I do apologize if that picture is not correct or is not accurate, so I'm sorry. But let's talk a bit about their energy. They got the card of the Devil, 7 of Cups, Princess of Cups, the Judgment in reversed, and 4 of Cups. So a lot of cups. And then the card from the Oracle of the Energies, they got the card of Appreciation. So definitely, like I mentioned, there are a lot of cups here. So they are going through a moment that it's very emotional. It's like a never-ending saga of a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things that they are not what they seem, or things that just turn out to be a different way of what they had expected from the beginning. So starting off with the Devil card, definitely there's a lot of manipulation surrounding this curse. There's a lot of selfishness in the middle. I think that probably it has to do with a lot of different opinions about how to make the group work. Probably the company has a vision or has like some kind of proposition for the group to move forward, and the group feels differently about this. So like I see that the girls don't have a lot of options actually to choose from, to be honest. They just have to remain patient, and just go with the flow and follow their heart that they are doing this. Actually, I believe that they are staying in this group, or that they are remaining strong because of the bond that they have with each other. I believe that they have a very small emotional foundation in the relationship, and that they just know each other in a very deep level. And I think that if they are staying together, it's because of how much they care for each other. I see a lot of ambition, like behind the scenes, from people trying to take advantage of their image, or actually trying to make them work harder for things that actually are not as successful as they should be. You know, I think that the pressure is put on the girls, and the girls' image, and the girls' behavior, or the girls' public perception, or probably their brand reputation or something like that. Is much more based on that than actually their talents. So they are feeling a bit stuck emotionally, and I think that there's a lot of resentment. But there's a lot of disagreements. There's like they definitely what they want to achieve and what the company wants from them, or the actionist or people like spending the money or like paying for the resources are actually very, they have a very toxic mentality when it comes to the girls, in the sense that they don't allow the girls to grow. Actually, they just want them to be stuck at a certain level, almost like, actually, like getting them to get tired of this oppression and being like, okay, I'm going to leave, something like that, and then like turning these words against them, and being like, oh yes, you were the one who wanted to leave, we didn't make this happen, it was your decision. So it's a bit unfair, and I think that actually what's going on in here is part of a process of them actually really like starting to realize who they are working for and who these people in power are, really their true colors. Because I think that here with the Seven of Cups in reversed, definitely they were shown a brighter side, they were convinced that things were like different, and actually it turned out to be more of the same. So I think that now here with this Princess of Cups, they are connecting with their emotions, and at the same time they're connecting with their intuition. I think that they are connecting with their inner self, they are connecting with themselves, with their inner voice. So I think that now they are starting to get closer to a realization that maybe things are not the way they saw it. So because then we have like the Judgment in reversed. So if fans are actually waiting for some kind of resolution, or from the girls to make like a final decision in their career or working in that company, I don't think they will resign. I don't think they will quit. I think they will remain in this uncomfortable place and in this uncomfortable situation, because actually I don't know if they are tied to some kind of contract, but I think that they need to be patient and they need to wait a little longer. It's not comfortable, it's not a happy place. Actually, they are trying to not to think so much about this. They are trying to be a bit like apathic about the situation, being like, okay, we'll do what we have to do. If we have to work, we will do it. If we have to perform, we will do it. If we have to show up here, we will do it. But they will definitely be on this automatic mode, like this pilot mode almost, like they will not be affected. Actually, I think that they are waiting patiently for someone to give up, or actually for someone to let them go or something like that, because I think that they just realize that they have so much value together, but they are like, okay, if you want us to get tired and leave, like, we are not going to give you what you want. We are going to remain here. We're going to stay here until we have to stay here. Like, there's something about them knowing that if they leave, or if they want to make, like, for example, like a strong demand, or like they want to make some changes in their contract, I'm sorry, that they will not get anything out of this, that they will only get like a straight no's, like, no, we cannot do this, no this, no that. So they will just remain patient until the time to make a change comes. But I think that now they are just like holding on because they have each other. And at the same time, I think that there's something like a kind of menace I think that probably this person that is like pulling the strings on them is someone that is very influential and that talks with a lot of other companies or other media. So I think that if they decide to go against this person, they will lose a lot of reputation or they will lose a lot of opportunities. So I think that the way they will fight this inner battle is to remain patient, to remain silent, to act like as if they were being obedient when actually they are totally against everything. But it's a process of actually, like I mentioned, it's a process where actually they're starting to see a lot of things about this person. There's one person in particular, it could be the CEO, it could be like some higher up, but it's someone that is a person that has like an horrendous lifestyle and that is not ethical at all. Someone very manipulative, someone that is very powerful, and they cannot just go straight forward against that person because they know they will lose it all. So they just want to remain patient. They want to let let that person know that he has the control actually, but they are like planning something also. So these girls are really smart. They know what they're doing. And they are very professional at the same time. They are not like enjoying this transition. This is what I'm saying. They are not suffering, but they are not enjoying it either. They will be like very robotic. If you see them, like if they go out and do some kind of presentation or something like that, you will see them acting like very robotic, like very on automatic. So you will notice that there's a kind of fakeness to their attitude. But at the same time, they will do whatever it takes. I mean, they will get the job done. They will remain professional, but it's like a wrestling match. They are waiting for. They want to defeat this person, but they know that they have to do it in a very strategic way. They cannot go full force on that person. Probably they are like gathering information or they are like getting some kind of advice from outsiders. They are really smart. They definitely are like, they are up to something. They are planning something, but they are not, they just are going to go with the flow or go along and pretend until they can like set themselves free from this. And then the card, the card of the oracle is the card of appreciation. So I think that it also has to do with being able to appreciate what they have available still. Probably like, I don't know their story, I don't know about them, but if they are being treated in a not good way, like probably not having a lot of opportunities to work or to produce or to, I think that what they are showing me here is that they are very aware of the things that they do not have, but at the same time that they are very appreciative of the things that they do have. And probably this has to do with being able to work or being able to be in a group still. There's a huge and very meaningful message here when it comes to appreciation. That it means that for them to give up is not an option because they do appreciate what they have left. It may be like not so much for some people, but for them is their everything. Probably is the fact that the five of them, if they are five today, that they are together still. and they are appreciating this today. Instead of feeling depressed, instead of feeling angry or feeling revengeful against someone, they are like using this force, using this strong feeling to hold some kind of pride for themselves. Of course, they are emotional, of course, that they do not feel 100% happy, but they are like, okay, this is what we have today, and this is enough, and I'm thankful for this. So here, this card, this oracle card, the card of appreciation, is like, instead of you like looking exhaustively, being like, oh my God, my life is horrendous, like I do not have this freedom, or I do not have these opportunities, or like, oh my God, my life is a mess. They are not like that. They are not on that attitude. They are like, okay, what can we do with what we have available for us? What do we have available for us today? We have each other. It's not entirely what we want, but it's what we have. It's what we still have. So we need to acknowledge what we have. Because I think that for them it's something like taking pride of everything that you had accomplished, and not letting other people ruin it for you. Or actually like advising you like, oh yes, you should give up, like you should like I don't know, like go and complain or call the media or make like statements and like, I don't know, make a scandal, do something to get out of this it seems like a very moment of a lot of stagnation. But they are like, no, we are going to come out of this stronger. But in order to do so, we need to remain together. And we need to build these strengths. We need to remain in our place. We cannot be moved or removed from our place or from our right to be part of this group, because the group is their identity. So they do not want to give up to their group. It doesn't matter how hard things get. Actually, they are holding on really tight because they do appreciate everything that they had put into the group. And this is why they remain strong. And I think that this also is a message for the fans, that they shouldn't feel sorry or frustrated for the girls' situation or for whatever happened, that they should be more appreciative that the girls are healthy, that the girls are still part of the group, that things could be more discouraging, and actually that they are okay. They are not like, wow, this is amazing, like, wow, this is the best moment of my life. No, but it's not that terrible either. So the card of appreciation, it's for you to be able to see what you have available for you today. It may not be the best, but it's what you have. So yes, guys, this is all I have for the I-dle. I hope that you got to resonate or connect with the reading. Like, I do not know much about them, so I would appreciate if you are a fan of them, if you could give me some feedback, or maybe if you know something about their current situation, maybe you can tell me a little bit about them, and I would really appreciate it, because so I can educate myself and so I can also learn from them. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.